here's a kettlebell swing tutorial. First things first, we want to understand that the kettlebell swing is a hinge movement, not a squat movement. So that means I'm focused more on moving my butt back and forth as opposed to moving my butt up and down. All right? Now, before we do a kettlebell swing, there are kind of two prerequisites. One is I should be able to hinge pain-free. So essentially what I want to do is pull my shoulders down and back, and then kind of drop the ribs down to the hips. So now the core is engaged, and then I want to be able to move my hips back, very deep bend in the hips, and a slight bend in the knees. If I can do this pain-free, cool. And hinging is not really going to be a problem for me. The second thing I want to do is I should be able to deadlift my body weight. So I should be able to, I'm about 200 pounds, I should be able to put 200 pounds on a bar and move it quite easily, all right? While a kettlebell swing is sub-maximum weight, we are swinging this object, and I need to be able to control the forces that I'm creating and that gravity's created on the way down. So if I'm not already conditioned from a strength perspective with this hinge, this makes this exercise pretty dangerous, all right? Now, that said, when I'm gonna do a kettlebell swing, I wanna set up with the bell out in front of me. I wanna hinge at the bottom of the lift. My hands are on the bell, I'm gonna snap it back, shoot the hips forward, let the bell go forward. You do see some people swing overhead. I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but to me, it defeats the purpose. When I'm working with the kettlebell, I wanna work with momentum. By pausing up top, I lose momentum. I do get a great load on the way down, but I wanna swing and kind of be explosive over an extended period of time. I don't need that pause or that long of a pause in between reps. The last little thing we want to make sure we understand about the swing is we work on the way up, gravity works on the way down. So again, I'm going to set up and snap it back. I work up, and it's going to be that point where the bell pauses at the top, and then gravity does its job. I'm going to feel the stretch, and that's going to give me a trigger to know that it's time for me to work. All right, that's your kettlebell swing. Oh. Actually, there's two things. Actually, see, two things. All right, so the way I perform a swing, I'm either going to do high volume sets. I may do like sets of 20. I just like to do them for high volume. I don't really see a point in doing low volume unless you're doing a really, really heavy weight. You're probably not there yet. So I probably do I kind of like to do like 5 sets of 20, but you can work up to that. I probably do at least a minute rest in between each set. If you want to make it a little bit harder, I like to do EMOMs, where I'll do 5 sets of 20 over the course of a minute. That usually leaves me with about 27 seconds rest, and then I go again. The other way I'll do this is I'll do up to 5 rounds of a minute of work and a minute of rest. The last other thing we want to make consideration for is the weight of our kettlebell. Kettlebell swings are a weird exercise where the lighter the weight is, the greater the risk of injury. If the weight's too heavy, you're probably not going to move it. If the weight's too light, you probably pull something. So we want to kind of play around with it. You don't need your swing to always be a full swing. So I can swing at about up to my belly button. Especially if I think the weight's light, test it out and swing to your belly button. All right, try and actually throw a light weight at the wall out in front of you. Greatly increases the risk of injury. All right, so I need to add that in.